Hello, hello. Welcome, everybody, and a very special welcome to our brand new author, Sandy Monroe. Hi, Sandy. How are you?
Hi, Miriam. I'm great. And you?
I'm also good. I'm excited for your book launch day. Show everybody your book and
Thank
tell them
you.
the
Yes,
title.
very exciting.
Please share the title.
Yes, it's Freddy's Mission Impossible, or the readers might think, is that Freddy's Mission Possible? Because I am is X'd out, but it's Freddy's Mission Impossible Operation Blue Bike.
I love that. What a fun book. Can you tell us, Sandy, what inspired you to write this book?
Sure. Okay, so it's really a combination of childhood experiences and with a little bit of my children and Nani, of course, our grandma, and a little bit of fiction. But actually, what happened was so Nani had passed away by the time my children were born. And so we were at my dad's, and he continued making spaghetti, the tradition of that, homemade spaghetti. And so he had just, cut the spaghetti. He had it on what Nani did was put two chairs back to back and put sticks on them. And then we hung the spaghetti on the sticks to dry. And so we lived in one of those houses old houses that the rooms were all connected. And my son Kyle loved to run around. And my dad kept saying, "Stop that. You're going to knock over the spaghetti." He's like, "You better not knock over the spaghetti." Well, we're in the living room talking, and sure enough, we hear crash, and spaghetti was all over. So, so that started the idea, although the story changed, and that often happens when you're writing, and which is great because, like I said, I was able to incorporate a little bit of my younger son into it too.
Yes, yes. I actually really enjoyed I've never made spaghetti from scratch, so I enjoyed having that in the story. So, Sandy, can you tell everybody what is this book about and who would you say it's for?
Sure. So it's about a little boy that wants to get a bike, and he emulates his father, who's in the service, which is compared to my son in the service, although his dad served also. Um, and so he devises this operation of special missions to help earn the bike, which in turns helps out or sort of helps out Nani because he finds out that his missions aren't as easy as he thought. And I
Hmm.
would say it the book is for ages 5 to 9, depending on their attention span, 5 year olds. And then you could extend it with older, like if you're a teacher and you want to use it in the classroom and use it as a mentor text. I would hope that's my wish
Yes.
that teachers want to use it as a mentor text because it's often easier to teach the easier level.
Excellent. And you would know because you are a teacher. You're currently on your lunch break. The
Yes.
kids are, oh,
Yeah.
so great, so great. Well, what a fun story. I really like seeing him go on this mission of helping. You said it's Nani, the grandmother,
Mhm.
right? Go around and help with all of the activities. And he's got his walkie-talkie and just a fun little adventure that this boy goes on. So I'm gonna just suggest everybody who's watching, make sure to go to Amazon today. Today's book launch day and grab a copy of this book. Your kids are gonna have fun with it. You're gonna have fun with it. It's there in soft cover edition, hardcover, and ebook format also. Sandy, what is it that you hope that parents and kids will take away from this book?
Well, I don't want to give it away, but there's several takeaways. So he made a plan, okay, and so that's a great way to integrate it into the classroom or at home. You have a dream, go for it, make a plan,
Mhm.
and I think too that Freddie has a lot of confidence, but things didn't always go right, but he didn't give up. So there's a
Yes.
little saying that he repeats, nothing to it, I can do it. So I think that, believing in yourself
Mm.
is really what I want everybody to take away.
Mm. That's
Sorry.
beautiful. No,
Sorry.
that's beautiful, Sandy, believing in yourself.
Yeah.
And
It's
obviously,
something
this
that
is,
kids, oh, sorry. It's something that kids really need nowadays, maybe even
Mhm,
adults. You have a dream, like the song says, chase it because, you know, hey, I'm living proof. I did it. So,
mhm. You did. I want to ask you a little bit about that. I want to talk about your journey into becoming an author. You shared with me that you've had this dream for a very long time. Let's talk
mhm.
about some of the challenges or the lessons that came up. What would you say was the biggest challenge when writing this book for you?
The writing part was easy. It just kind of downloaded. Um, but for other people, I would say, well, I guess for my journey, it was the editing. I had edited for months before it came to your editor. And then it's so funny that different eyes and seeing things. And I even, like asked friends, okay, read this. Am I missing something? Because when you're immersed in it, you sometimes don't see maybe gaps. You
Right.
understand it because it's coming from your heart and mind, but from the reader's perspective, you might have left something out. So,
Hmm.
that was a challenge, and you also have to choose words carefully. You
Hmm.
want to use words that will challenge kids or readers, but not too much, and you don't want to be really wordy at the same time. So it's like you have to go over it with a fine tooth comb and really get perfect it.
Hmm.
Um, so
I'm
I,
glad
I
you shared that.
thank you. Yeah, yeah. It
Yeah.
it takes quite a few readings, and then even like Sharon had suggested the editor to read it out loud. And your book design people, they were so helpful. Oh, they really pointed out some things that just even just putting it in italics or something like that. But I
Hmm.
think the second challenge was that working with the illustrator. Um, so I chose an illustrator. I just love her illustrations, and she's was abroad, so the communication, like I would do better with that. I would
Hmm.
um, strongly, uh, I guess, communicate my vision for the book, and uh, I think doing that up front would have probably been more helpful because the
Hmm.
communication was a little bit difficult through email.
Yes, yes. Well, it all came together. Beautiful job by Sally Garland. I'm looking at the illustrations of the book on the side here. And I'm
Yeah,
glad you shared that about
great.
the editor. Yes, yes. I'm glad you shared that about the editor because you looked at it many times. And I
Hmm.
think that's a step that most people think, okay, I've had my friends look at the book. I'm just going to skip the editing stage. And please, friends watching, do
Oh
not skip
no,
hiring a professional editor. It's going to make the biggest difference in your story and in your book. Yeah.
absolutely, absolutely,
Yeah.
I agree.
Well, what about lessons? What would you say was the biggest lesson for you throughout the publishing process?
Oh, good question. Well, I would say, so Khurshid was my mentor, my coach, and when I came to like a difficult, um, a little hurdle or just a question in my mind, what should I do here? She said, go with your gut.
Mm,
And she said, it's your book, you have that vision. And, sometimes if you don't and you're kind of stuck, you can, take other people's advice. But if you really have a vision for it and you're looking to do it a certain way, I would take their advice, but try to do it in your own voice, your own style of writing.
hmm. Because it's your book. That's a great lesson. Thanks for sharing that. And
Mhm.
Sandy, what is the best part of accomplishing this dream for you? You are a children's book author today. You've got your book out in the world. What's the best part?
Well, because I'm a teacher at heart, I think, it would be an honor for teachers to use my book, read it in the classroom, but even at home, I just, I think really reaching a child's heart and getting them to believe in themselves is the biggest thing. So if they take that away, that would just really make me so happy and proud.
Mm-hmm. Well, you did such a great job, Sandy, with this book. It's a fun story. And then I learned some things from the story,
Oh,
a different language. Do you want to speak to the last page in the book so people know what to look
sure.
forward to
hmm
there? Yes.
So, if a book lends itself to an educational page, then it does. I can't show that right now, but um, so everybody was like, yeah, you could have like recipe for spaghetti. But I was thinking, well, it might be a little bit difficult for um, the reader to read to the kids if they didn't know how to pronounce the words or, what they meant. So I added a kind of a glossary so that the readers can, look ahead, look at the words, see how to pronounce it, and then, have a discussion about what those mean. I just, I thought that would be a fun, kids to get way to get kids to learn a little bit of a new language. And there's kind of a meaning behind that because my dad always told me, you need to learn Italian while Nani's alive because I don't know as much Italian and I regret it. And I'm like, yeah, yeah, yeah. No, but I don't like Italian, And so I incorporated that into the book. And I do absolutely regret it 100%.
Mhm.
So it's my, um, I guess, hope that kids would, want to maybe learn a new language. So there's some counting at the back in the bibli or the glossary. So
Yes. Well, I really enjoyed that. And I love how the Italian words are put into this family's everyday vocabulary. I really enjoyed that about the book. So I'm sure that our readers will also enjoy that. Now, Sandy, here you are, a
mhm,
published author. What advice do you have now for an aspiring author who may be watching us?
sure. Yeah, even though it's my only book, I've been writing for a long time, poems, songs, you name it, and short stories. So I would say, just you have to do it. You have to write. But more specifically, I would say to surround yourself with other authors. Facebook, get on there, join those pages of authors. Um, I would probably like read a ton of books that's in
Hmm.
your wheelhouse, whether it's children's books or novels, whatever you're interested in. Yeah, use those mentor books and just start using their skills, their techniques, because that is actually it's a compliment to other writers to do that, right? And then I would say just like believe in yourself. And I know that sounds cliche, but there are some hurdles. Be like Freddi, make a plan, make a mission to do it, and go hurdle by hurdle. Okay, and then it just makes it so much easier. Um,
Yes.
yeah, and then just write, gather ideas, write it in notebooks, just make it a
Mhm.
every part of your life.
I like that. I liked how you brought it back to the book. Make it like Freddie. It's mission possible,
That's
everybody.
right.
I love that. I love that. All right. So, friends, you know what to do. Go to Amazon today, grab a copy of this book. The children in your life are going to enjoy it. You're going to have fun with it. Practice a little bit of Italian words in there. That'll be very nice. Maybe be inspired to make some spaghetti from scratch. I cannot imagine that. I've never done it. Maybe I should. And so, Sandy, before, we want everybody to go to Amazon, but where else can they find you?
Sure. So on Facebook, Little Luna Books, and then my website is littlelunabooks.org.
Okay,
And
perfect.
I'm on Instagram. I just use my personal one because I'm not on there too often. It's Sandy Monroe 7.
Excellent. Okay, friends, you know what to do. Go grab a copy of Freddy's Mission Possible. I'm going to say it's put there as
I
impossible,
like
but
that.
possible.
Yeah.
Yeah. Operation Blue Bike. Sandy, it's been so great speaking with you. I know you got to get back to the classroom. Thank you for everything that you do.
Thank you, Miriam. Thank you so much for giving me this opportunity. It was a pleasure working with all of you.
Thank you. Oh, I should have asked you. I didn't even ask you. I always ask this question. Is there anything else you'd like to share, or anything that you wish I would have asked you? I don't want to skip that.
Actually, yeah. So there are different ways to publish,
Mm,
and I almost went to self-publishing using a traditional. So there's traditional self-publishing and then hybrid publishing, which is your company. And the traditional publisher is a little more difficult. You might wait years before you hear back. Self-publishing was scary, and I felt
mhm,
like this. I kept telling my friend because in the beginning I was, should I do it? Should I do it? She was like, do it. And I'm so glad. Along the way, I kept saying, I'm so glad I did this because
mm,
there's so much to learn. There's a lot of technical things to doing what you do. So I appreciate like all the videos and everything, all the professionals that came together to make this possible. I'm just
mm.
so
Oh,
happy
well,
I went
thank
with
you.
you.
I
Mhm.
appreciate that, Sandy. And yes, I used to call us hybrid publishing, but now I like it better, self-publishing partner, because it's really a partnership with our authors who are
Mhm.
writing and doing all the work, and we come alongside you and become your partner in publishing your book. So I appreciate that, Sandy.
Yeah,
Thank you
it's
for,
absolutely a
yeah,
collaboration of
yes, exactly.
many talented people.
Yes, yes. Well, you took that scary step. Yes, I'm going to do it. Yes, I'm going to go and join their program. And here you are. We get to celebrate you today. So, congratulations. I hope you do something fun and exciting to celebrate your book launch.
Oh, thank you so much, Miriam.
Thanks. Thank you, everybody. We'll see you soon. Bye,
Bye.
Sandy.
Bye-bye.
Bye.